Hello, good afternoon. In this video, I'd like to talk about how we should best learn English. Not only English, this knowledge I'm going to give right now can be applied to learning other languages plus other subjects. So the most important thing when you learn something, a subject or maybe language, is you need input. What does input mean? Something new. So how do you get input? You could get input through reading or through listening. You read a book, you learn something new. You listen to a podcast or radio or YouTube clip, for example, you learn something new. So you read a lot. Lots of people read a lot, like my IELTS candidates. Because they read a lot, they develop their strategies like skimming, scanning, finding the specific information. They do it very fast. So they score high in IELTS. They might get a 9 in IELTS reading. But they come back to me and ask me, I got a 9 in IELTS reading, but I didn't score more than a 6 in writing. Why? Yeah, okay, yes. You improved your reading because, as I mentioned, you read a lot and you are pretty quick at finding information. However, you didn't process the language the input that you have had. So what do you mean by processing? They come to ask me, even today in class. And I said, processing is, you have the information, okay, you have the text, you have a passage, you have a paragraph that you read, but you never analyze it. You never process this in your head. Yeah, you don't critically think. So how did the writer say what they want to say? For example, native speaker. How does the native speaker express something that what they want to express in English? So what is the grammar item that they use? Which vocabularies are mostly used here to express what they want to say, to express it more effectively? So you analyze it, you learn it, you think. So it works here in your brains, and then you pick things up after an analysis. Sometimes you might even memorize things. Yeah. Or you form a theory, for example, in your head. Look at the verbs that they use. And then look at the collocations that they use, for example. Look at the phrasal verbs and so on. You might even take notes, you know. And after that, the third stage is you practically use it. So just by analyzing, knowing, you know, understanding, learning by heart, even is not enough because you don't practically use it. Practically using something is helpful for you. Let's say, for example, in IELTS, yeah, you want to score high in IELTS, you need lots and lots of practice. In speaking as well, yeah. So if you're going to do so like this, yeah, from the reading that you did, from the analysis that you did, vocab, grammar items, for example, usage. So all of them, try and practically use them in your writing and use them when you speak. Sometimes whatever you have learned, you might have learned some words, you know, you might have learned them by heart in your head, but when you really use it, it somehow, it happens that it's not appropriate in the situations that you're using. So yeah, that's what I mean. So all these three things are very important. First of all, you need input and try and process it. And finally, practically use it. Thanks very much. And I hope that this will be of some use to your learning, not only English, but also other subjects in your life as well. Thank you for listening. Bye.